We're going to continue with our Handogari Wendekwa. That's the words that come before all else, also referred to as our Thanksgiving address. We've sort of been using that as a teaching tool throughout these Ganyageha lessons. So we're just going to keep going with it for the fall months just because it's worked out so well. And this month is brought to you by the eagle. So I'll say it once through, and then we'll go over the phonetic pronunciation, and then you guys can say it with me all together. Deetini warados ne ojidan ogun'a, denon ne gua de gunwa di goana, ne agwex. We give thanks to all of the birds and the leader of the birds, the eagle. So this one's a little bit longer, but I wanted to go a little more in depth with this language lesson because you guys have been studying with me for a few months, and I thought you were ready. So let's go over the first part of the phonetic pronunciation. And this word we see every month because it's said at the beginning of each time we say the Handogari Wendekwa. Deetinu rados. So if we remember that the T's are pronounced as D sounds, Deetinu rados. And the end of that word has kind of a nasally sound. So there's no N, but you can almost kind of hear it when I say Deetinu rados. And the next part. Ne ojidan ogun'a. So ojidan is our word for birds, and ogun'a kind of pluralizes the word and means all of the birds when you add it to the end of the ojidan. So say that once through with me. Ne ojidan ogun'a. And if we remember in the pronunciation that the K's come up as a G sound when you're actually pronouncing the word in Ganyageha. So that's just something to be mindful of. Now for the next part. Ne gua de gunwa di goana. And this is our word for the leader of. And this one's a little bit tricky because here we have that K, which is actually pronounced as a G sound. And I'm reading this backwards, so bear with me. Ne gua de gunwa di goana. This, if you remember, was a T and a K right next to each other in the spelling of the word, which is really uncommon in English, but you're going to see it come up from time to time in Ganyageha. And it's really just kind of like a quick T sound at the beginning of the word. So if you want to just say that once through with me, Ne gua de gunwa di goana. Kind of a tongue twister. Ne agwex. And that's an easy one. Here we see that G sound again, and that's our word for eagle. So let's put it all together, and let's all give thanks to the eagle. Deetinu warados ne ojidan ogun'a, danon ne gua de gunwa di goana ne agwex. We give thanks to all of the birds and the leader of the birds, the eagle. So thanks everyone for watching this lesson again, and I hope you have a wonderful back to school and an even better fall ahead. So we'll see you next month, continuing again with our Handogari Wendekwa. Onagiwahi.